In the land of Mr. Men far away, there's lots of fun in the Mr. Silly way. They learn to sing and they learn to say, they let us through and through. Now see if you can too. A for apple and B for bouncing ball. There was cup for cake, but Mr. Greedy ate it all. Are you ready for some more?
Yummy, yummy.
Not you. D for daydream and F for eggs you eat. Now there's F for fussy and fish and fun and G for grumpy and grass and grand and green. And that's H for helpful, and that's what we should be.
Hello? Anybody home? Ah, there you are. Hello, I'm Mr. Clever.
And I'm Mr. Tickle.
This is a story about the day the Mr. Men and Little Misses went on an exciting bus trip. You might say it was a hunting trip, an alphabet hunting trip, because we were searching for something beginning with A, something beginning with B, and with K. We were looking for something for every letter in the alphabet, and every time we found one, I wrote the word in my alphabet book. Where's my book? Thank you. And I wrote it all down in my alphabet book. We drove through Misterland, through towns and villages and along country lanes. We drove past farmlands and woodlands, over hills and through valleys, and we visited some very interesting places.
Ooh! Stop the bus, Mr. Clever. A is the first letter in the alphabet, and there's something beginning with A. Apple! Look, there are lots of apples in those trees and on the ground.
And someone else saw those apples as well. An ant. She was taking an apple home to make apple sauce or apple pie or whatever it is that ants fancy for tea. A is for ant and A is for apple. A is for ant. A is for apple. Very good. I'll write A for apple in my book. The next letter in the alphabet is B. B is for bounce, like Mr. Bounce. B is for bounce, and B is for ball. B is for bounce, and B is for ball.
Just look at that cake shop window. Oh, what a wonderful, delicious, absolutely scrumptious looking currant cake. Yum, yum, yum. Can we stop, Mr. Clever? I'll only be a few seconds.
Mr. Greedy was as good as his word. In a matter of seconds, all that was left of that wonderful, delicious, absolutely scrumptious looking currant cake were a few crumbs. K is for currants, and K is for cake. K is for currants. K is for cake.
Oh, look! It's Little Miss Splendid with her dog.
Little Miss Splendid's dog has brown dots, and her hat has red dots. D is for dog. D is for dots. D is for dog. D is for dots. Now her dog has no dots. On we went. We met Mr. Strong. He was carrying a basket full of eggs.
Eggs? Eggs start with E, our next letter. But what are you going to do with so many eggs, Mr. Strong?
I'm going to eat eggs for breakfast. Boiled eggs, fried eggs, poached eggs, and scrambled eggs.
And after Mr. Strong eats his huge breakfast, his basket will be empty. E is for eggs. E is for empty. E is for eggs. E is for empty. Now, let's see. Something beginning with...
Oh, I've got it. Fish. But we won't find any out here.
Unless they're flying fish. F is for fish. F is for flying. F is for fish. F is for flying. Look at that. We found the first 6 letters of the alphabet. Let's say them together. Ready? A, B, K, D, E, F. Apple, ball, cake, dog, egg, fish.
I'll bet you can't name 4 animals that belonged to the cat family.
Oh, yes, I can. Yes, mummy cat, daddy cat, and 2 kittens.
There's a word for grass. And it's green.
G is for grass. G is for green. G is for grass. G is for green. Is everyone happy back there?
No, I'm neat.
And I'm funny.
And I'm trouble.
I'm happy because I've just thought of a brilliant word beginning with H. My own name, Happy.
That's too easy, Mr. Happy. I doubt very much if you can find another word.
How about hat? Your beautiful new hat. H is for happy. H is for hat. H is for happy. H is for hat. Why have we stopped, Mr. Clever? I can't add any more words to my book. There's something wrong with my pen. I wonder if I've run out of ink. Try shaking it. Sorry, Mr. Nonsense, but aren't you clever? It's working again. Yes, that's our next letter, Mr. Clever. E for ink. is for ink. I is for ink. Now, we must find something beginning with J. There we are. Look at those sheep. They're jumping. J is for jumping.
And the sheep's wool makes warm, woolly jumpers.
J is for jumping. J is for jumper. J is for jumping. J is for jumper. Here we are at the zoo. Everybody watch for... What's our next letter? K. Now, that is most extraordinary. Yes, upon my word, that is a kangaroo flying a kite. What do you think, Mr. Nonsense? Well, I think it would be more extraordinary if a kite were flying a kangaroo. Well, that's nonsense. It certainly is. K is for kangaroo. K is for kite. K is for kangaroo. K is for kite. That makes 5 more letters we've learned. Let's say them together. Ready? G. H. I. J. K. Grass. Hat. Ink. Jumper. Kite.
What is big and hairy and has 6 legs, red eyes and great big sharp teeth?
I don't know. What is big and hairy? It has 6 legs, red eyes and big sharp teeth.
I don't know either. But it's standing right behind you.
Hey, everyone! I found something wonderful beginning with our next letter. He's the king of the jungle, a lion.
L is for lion. L is for lion.
And I have 2 brilliant words beginning with M, but you must promise not to laugh. Promise? Well, here they are. M is for Mr. Mischief. M is for monkey. The trouble is, I can't tell which one's the monkey.
M is for mischief. M is for monkey. M is for mischief. M is for monkey. Well, that wasn't too difficult. Now, to find something beginning with Mr. Nonsense was thinking when suddenly Mr. Nosy appeared.
Something beginning with
Oh, here it is. Right in front of your eyes. Your nose. N is for nose. N is for nonsense. N is for nose. N is for nonsense. Then everyone followed me to the aquarium. That was a good place to find something beginning with O. And indeed we did find something beginning with O. A bright orange-coloured octopus with 8 long arms.
Lucky old octopus. He can tickle 8 people at the same time. Oh.
O is for orange. O is for octopus. O is for orange. O is for octopus. Our next letter was making himself incredibly messy. You're right, it was a big, pink pig. And who was that with him? You're right again, it was Mr. Messy. P is for pig. P is for pink. P is for pig. P is for pink. There, 5 more letters. I think we're doing quite well, don't you? Let's say them together. Are you ready? L, M, N, O, P. Lion, monkey, nose, octopus, pig.
Would you like to join me in a bowl of soup?
Join you in a bowl of soup? Do you think it's big enough for both of us?
Our next stop was a tall castle, and in the castle, a big surprise. We were going to see a queen. However, there were so many other people who also wanted to see a queen, we had to join a queue. When our turn came, we had a nice little chat with the queen. Mr. Quiet was so excited, he fainted. Quietly. K is for queen. K is for queue. K is for queen. K is for queue.
Oh, look what I found for our next letter. It's a bird. It's a raven. And down below, in the courtyard, it's a rabbit.
R is for raven. R is for rabbit. R is for raven. R is for rabbit. Meanwhile, of all the hundreds and hundreds of rooms in the great castle, Mr. Greedy discovered his favourite room.
Oh, the kitchen. Oh.
Look at all that lovely food. Mr. Greedy didn't know where to start. But first, more words for my alphabet book.
Oh, start writing, Mr. Clever. Oh, there's S for sausage. Oh, S for spaghetti. Oh, and S for spinach. Oh.
S is for sausage. S is for spaghetti. S is for spinach. S is for sausage. S is for spaghetti. S is for spinach. Oh, I don't like spinach.
Mr. Fussy, don't you want to be big and strong like Mr. Strong?
No, I'd rather be small and wobbly like Mr. Jelly. Did someone call me? Oh, wait a minute, while I try to stop wobbling. Oh, there. That's better. Now, I shall find some words beginning with T. There's T for teapot, T for table, and T for Mr. Greedy's tummy. T is for teapot. T is for table. T is for tummy. It was time to go. As we walked back to the bus, we felt a drop of rain. Then another one, and another. We all rushed for shelter under Mr. Tall's umbrella. A is for umbrella. A is for umbrella. I never thought learning the alphabet could be such fun. We've just seen 5 more letters. Let's say them together. Ready? Qu, R, S, T, A. Queen, raven, sausage, teapot, umbrella. We looked up, we looked down, we looked left, we looked right. But we couldn't find anything beginning with V. I asked little Miss Magic if she could help.
Something beginning with V? Easy. How about a vase or a violin?
V is for vase, V is for violin. V is for vase, V is for violin.
I wish it would stop raining.
And, as if by magic, which of course it was, the rain stopped, thanks to the wizard. W for wizard.
And also for worm. A worm trying to have his afternoon nap. So please keep your voices down.
Of course. We're on our way, Mr. Worm. 2 more words for my book. I'll write them down. W for wizard. W for worm. W for wizard. W for worm. I say, Mr. Clever, finding the next letter could be awfully difficult. There aren't many words beginning with an X.
How about a word with X in the middle? Like that sign pointing to the exit. X is in exit.
X as in exit. X as in exit. Look at all those pretty yellow sails, Mr. Uppity. What do you call a boat like that? It's called a yacht, Mr. Happy. And the word yacht begins with a Y, our next letter. Y is for yacht. Y is for yellow. Y is for yacht. Y is for yellow. Now, we need only 1 more letter and we've done the whole alphabet. There's our last letter, Mr. Happy. Z is for zoo. Z is for zoo. Excuse me, Mr. Clever, but can I add another word with a Z? How about Z as in lazy? Z as in Mr. Lazy. But where is Mr. Lazy? That was a good question. We all turned to look for Mr. Lazy. Oh dear, I hope he hasn't been left behind. Would you all please look everywhere in the bus for Mr. Lazy? Z is in lazy. That's another Z for my book. Z is in lazy. Z is in lazy. I hope you've enjoyed this bus trip with the Mr. Men and Little Misses, and we've helped you learn your A-B-Cs. Now, let's hear you say the last 5 letters in the alphabet. Ready? V, W, X, Y, Z. Vase, worm, exit, yacht, zoo. Well done, all you Mr. Men and Little Misses. That's the end of the great alphabet hunt. We've found something for every letter in the alphabet.
Hooray!
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 3 cheers for us! Hip, hip, hurrah! Hip, hip, hurrah! Hip, hip, hurrah!
Apple, ball, cake, dog, egg, fish, grass, happy, ink, jump, kite, lion, monkey, nose, octopus, pig, queen, rabbit, sausage, table, umbrella, vase, wizard, exit, yacht, zoo. Oh, sorry, Mr. Nonsense.
In the land of Mr. Men far away, there's lots of fun in a Mr. Silly way. They learn to sing and they learn to say their letters through and through. Now see if you can too. A for apple and B for bouncing ball. There was cup for cake, but Mr. Greedy ate it all. Are you ready for some more?
Yummy.
Not you. D for daydream, and F for eggs you eat. Now there's F for fussy, and fish and fun and